Hey guys, welcome to my channel where I talk about all things mindset and weightlifting, and today we are going to be talking about the topic of arousal level and if you are the athlete who needs to psych up or psych down in order to perform optimally. So stay tuned.
Oh, you make me want to talk back to you.
Some of you might have seen this graph in your life. Some of you might have never heard of it. It's called the inverted U theory. Now, what this theory basically states is that every athlete has an optimal level of arousal where they perform optimally. So for some athletes, it might be looking a bit lower, and for some athletes, it might be higher. It is literally just about finding your sweet spot as an individual and then working from that sweet spot to then enhance your performance. For example, if you get an athlete who needs to run through a wall in order to psych up and perform at their best, and now this athlete is all of a sudden told to sit down before their competition and relax, they don't really have ways to psych themselves up, obviously their performance is going to be affected, and they're probably going to walk on the mat and they're going to feel super tired, lethargic, and it's going to affect their performance. And on the flip side of things, if you're the athlete who needs to sit still, meditate more, visualize, get yourself nice and calm before your event to make sure that you perform optimally, and now all of a sudden you get put in an environment that is extremely stressed, and you need to warm up really fast, and you get that heart rate going, and you need to do high intensity stuff before your competition, you will probably find that you will not be able to compete optimally if that scenario happens. To give you an example of what has happened to me in the past, I would be the athlete who would, before my event as an Olympic weightlifter, I would sit, basically do nothing, just be super relaxed, and when I would step onto the platform, I would just not be able to generate as much force and power and aggression as I should in order to perform at my best. I felt like my weights felt slow, it felt like I had what they call in weightlifting sticky feet, like my feet wasn't moving. I just didn't have it. And I didn't really know back then that that was my problem, sitting still and not moving, where I am actually the athlete who needs to move. I need to do the higher intensity warm-up. I need to do something to get my heart rate going. I need to listen to the music and I need to shout. I'm just that athlete who then performs at my best. Because I'm a very reserved athlete, I need to get it out there in order for me to perform at my best. Where on the flip side of things, if I was maybe the athlete who, had to sit down and had to get myself focused and had to get all my energy, basically just keep it all inside of me so that I can just unleash it when I get onto the platform, then yes, if I had to do the high intensity warm up and be up and down, that would actually create maybe too much nerves, and I would then end up not performing at my best because I would probably feel so nervous and so out of sorts when I walked onto the platform. So like I said, guys, it's literally about finding that sweet spot, and I'm going to be talking about some ways that if you are the athlete who needs to be psyched up, ways that you can use or tools that you can use in order to help you psych up, and vice versa, if you need to psych down, some tools that you can use in order to psych down. So let's now look at the athlete who needs to psych up. So if you need to psych up and you're just battling to find some ways on how you can get yourself to psych up, here's some great tips. Firstly, I'm a big believer in music because music can do both things. Music can either calm you down or it can psych you up depending on what type of music you listen to. So if you need to psych yourself up, I would definitely encourage you to listen to something that's a bit more upbeat, even something like rock or heavy metal or whatever it might be, okay? It might not even be that, but if it's something that's going to get you want to dance and get you all excited and ready and get your heart rate going and just get you all psyched up for your competition, then yes, listen to that music. Another great way is visualization, and I've got some of my previous videos on my YouTube channel where I speak about how you can use visualization in order to help psych yourself up. Another great way is if you need to psych yourself up is do a higher intensity warm-up. Obviously, you don't want to do something so extreme that again, you're going to be so tired when you step onto the platform or on the mat or on the field or whatever, but you just want to do something that's going to get your heart rate going and just make you feel energized and make you feel ready to step onto that field and dominate. Now, one more tip to help you to get you to psych up is breathing. So breathing, again, it can go both ways. So you can breathe in order to help you calm down, but you can also breathe in order to help psych you up. You would obviously then just need to take deeper and faster breaths, but still make sure to get all of the air into the lungs. Breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. This is a great way that I use in order to get myself psyched up when I need to get myself all ready and, like I said, to dominate the platform. Ways in order to calm yourself down or to psych yourself down before your performance. So if you are an athlete who's maybe super nervous and super jittery and you just need to calm yourself down, a great way again is music, listening to something that's going to calm your mind. Just take your mind totally off your performance by just focusing on the task at hand. Then the second thing is you would then do a lower intensity warm-up, because you will find that if you would do a high intensity warm-up, you would most probably find that you would just feel so energized and aroused, and your nerves and your anxiety will just be like all over the show. So we don't want that. In order for you to perform your best, we need to get you more grounded, we need to get you more focused. So that's the way that you are going to perform your best. So just by doing a little bit of a lower intensity warm-up. Third and foremost, again, breathing is a great way. Now you would breathe in through the nose, out by the mouth. You would take nice deep breaths, but what will help that in turn would also be something like some mindfulness training or even some visualization, where you would more close your eyes, visualize yourself performing the lift, or if you may be feeling too aroused and still too energized for your performance or for your level of performance that you should be, then even by visualizing something like you are at a beach, you are just relaxing and just getting yourself really calm and in a state of just readiness, so that when you open your eyes, you smile, you are ready, your nerves are down, and you're ready to dominate whatever you're about to do. So guys, if you want to take it one step further and you want to learn how to master your mind, I've got a brand new course out called Unleash Your Inner Beast, which will help the athlete who needs to psych themselves up or psych themselves down, how to deal with anxiety, how to set goals, how to do mindfulness training, visualization training, and setting routines, mistake rituals, and a whole lot more. Many athletes underestimate the power of the mind and how important it is to train the mind the same way as what you would train the physical. I would also love to know in the comments below if you are the athlete who needs to psych up or psych down. Please let me know, and maybe if you've used some techniques before that has helped you psych up or psych down, I'd love to hear in the comments below. And guys, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, ring that notification bell. I cannot wait to see you in the next one.